Hello again, everyone, and welcome back to another turn resolution of War in the Pacific Admirals edition. We're looking at May 8th, 1942, and the only thing I'm really expecting is an invasion of um, why is there no sound? I don't know if I'm missing something. Okay, still unsure. Anyway, so it looks like we're probably going to be hit here. In Denny, this is in Denny. Okay. All right. There's the sound. Okay. So part of the purpose here. Ooh, nice. This is the first time I've ever seen our PT boat do something. Got a torpedo into the Kumano. Um, let's see how our PT boats do. And this is most likely a bombardment group simply because he has no transports here. Um, so this action right here might burn through some of his ammunition. I mean, that's the hope. So first of all, so the PT-38 was sunk, and the Kumano got a torpedo hit. And we're withdrawing from that hex so he can have at it now, and that's unfortunate. Yeah, here's his bombardment, and it's this same group, I believe. Suzuya. I'm gonna push. These might take a while, so let's just get through them. Kami. Uh, I didn't see the Kumano. It's possible that it pulled out and got out of there. I don't know why the port was hit. We don't even have a port. Okay, Mississippi bombarding. This is our battleship group. We're gonna bombard and then get out of here. And then, yeah, we already talked about that. And I upped the timetable, as you probably remember, because of the torpedo into the New Mexico, um, which the New Mexico did not join in this bombardment. Let's see. Just some decent hits into here, plus beating up his troops. And we have a submarine here in the hex. That's pretty quick. I think I sent it in here immediately, but okay. We didn't get anything off, and now we're getting damaged. Drum might want to get out of there. Okay. 3 hits, and one of them is pretty strong. All right, invasion of Mandado. There we go. So we hear some beeps. Okay. Yeah. Okay. We got a shore bombardment hit onto his cargo ship here. And I believe this is an AM coastal minesweeper, just being a nuisance. He's not going to chase anything away, so not sure. We're just bouncing around there. Um, Okay, so the PT boats decided to try to get in here and engage some of these transports. I don't think we have any more torpedoes, but I don't know what all we fired off last turn. But he's trying to evade combat, so maybe he'll halt the unload? I don't know. Let's see if this kind of shows anything. um, Suspends unloading. Okay. But we're the ones leaving, and I don't even know what happened there, but okay. All right. We did get a torpedo into this cargo ship here, the Genban Maru. Wow. What is that, like three or four three torpedoes? Okay. Yeah, that's okay. Air operations. This is the AM phase. As you probably remember, we did not opt to bomb his. Aha! We spotted something. All right. I'm gonna get through some of these. All right. So base hits here. The goal is to just really beat up this base so that he can't use it, but also as he's repairing it, it'll use up supplies, all the thing. Okay, so his carriers are on this side. He's heading toward where our carriers were. Don't move too far away, buddy, because I'm gonna bring out my dauntlesses if you do. All right, we're bombing his troops here because I'm hoping to get some of his tanks, but we didn't get anything. And now we're bombing his troops here. Well, part of the reason is for recon value. I want to see what else he has here. 29th Division. And also, hey, why not damage him while we're doing it? Um, that's all we could get. What I mean is, I don't, I don't know what else is in that hex except for that division. We do have Whirlways following up, so maybe they can discover something. 29th Division. We have a damaged bomber and a couple more disabled non-combats. But we have follow-up raid, another flight of still hitting this. Okay. Okay. Well, if nothing else, we're hopefully fatiguing and disrupting 29th Division. Just 2 runway hits. Wait, oh, thunderstorms. Okay. And these 13 bombers do even more damage. Okay, our sweep didn't go. Two runway hits there. But it is clear sky. I was hoping to get in there without. I was hoping to do the sweep first. Wonder if it won't even. Maybe the sweep won't even go. This is very uncoordinated strike. I mean, very piecemeal. Okay. Wow. All right. Okay, what a waste. Oh, PM phase. Maybe now we'll sweep. I don't know. Maybe still won't. I don't. Again, don't know. Yeah. And now the B-17s swept the air, and now the Kitty Hawks say, okay, we want a little bit of glory, and so let's push through this. All right, Sally's must be coming from Tulagi, and then he's raiding with his carriers. Okay. All right, and then we're sweeping with our Aero Cobras. Air Cobras? I figured it was small amount on one. There we go. This air unit here, here's a quick story if you didn't notice at some point. This Aero Cobra unit has 13 kills and 0 losses in air to air. All right, Drum, get out of there. I'm just gonna push through this. I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it. Uh, it should have just bolted as soon as it. I'm disappointed in that. It should have bolted as soon as it um took the heavy damage or epic. Well, anyway. Uh, so he's unloading and his cruiser takes a shell hit. But what do we have? I didn't see the size of gun. My guess is it's probably like a 4 or 5 inch gun. Probably didn't even penetrate the armor. We are getting knocking around some disabled troops, um, causing some disabled troops. All right, bombardment at Wenchao, the daily grind. That's it. One attack, and we have just a couple bases expanding. Calemio already is fortification size 2. That's the base we just occupied there, the western edge of Burma. Okay, a couple of things, reinforcements of a boat and infantry regiment. Let's take a look at this situation. So the very first thing I wanted to go to is this sub. So, so something I'm learning here, the Japanese do not mess around with their ASW. Uh, don't get in low or shallow hexes, especially island. They're gonna overwhelm us with all sorts of stuff. This is we're gonna do absolute. I don't care. You're gonna go back to Ndeni and not retreat from anything. Um, and we're gonna stay there till we're sunk. Okay. And I don't know that that helps, but we're gonna go to Ndeni and remain on station. All right. So he's invading. Why don't we see any troops here? I don't know. Maybe our detection is low. Um, in any case, he's going to need to unload a lot more, especially with all those disablements. And man, I'm really looking forward to pushing up this and attacking up here, but that's another day. All right, his carriers are coming, they're sliding along north of Indeni up to here. Will he keep going? I don't know, but I just don't want him to come down at least until this is unloaded. And we have let's take a look here. We still have 800 troops and 1965 equipment, but we've got a good chunk of it off. See, we've already got 91 AV here, 10 of the 1st Marine Defense. 3-inch, that's kind of weak, but I guess maybe someday we can get that upgraded. Not going to rush on that. We do have these 4-inch guns and some more. Um, Against bigger ships that he likes to use on amphibious invasion, this probably won't do much. Um, but and we don't have very many engineers still. Yeah. Um, oh, we have 5-inch coastal guns there, and mostly support is all that's left. So with all this, with all this, we still don't have any engineers. That's fine. This slowly will expand, and I might stop that, and we'll just finish unloading. It might take a bit, hopefully not too long. All right, let's circle back up to the top and take it from the top and take a look at our battleship situation. Now, because of the angle and because it didn't do the waypoints that I thought it would, maybe it's because of the mission. Um, let's go up here. And next turn, next turn I'll break off the New Mexico and we'll circle back with the battleships we have. I just don't want to do it till we'll probably get to here and then I'll come back and bombard. And look, our amphibious force finished unloading and is heading out. Okay. Um, so it's going to be 3, 6, somewhere in here. And when our battleships get to right about here, and then we'll send our battleships back around as while this is circles around. We'll bombard it again, and we should be able to do this attack once we get these transports around. We'll finish unloading and do this attack. You can see here our assault value is getting stronger. We have 106 now total, and our bombers didn't fly. Not to any fault of ours. They just didn't fly. That's okay. It's looks like it's bad weather anyway. But I'll leave it, and if they fly, they fly. Um, okay, our carriers came back down here, still looking for a fight, but didn't get any. He doesn't know we're here. He only knew we came up here, and I didn't want to get up anymore. So what we're gonna do is hopefully he has no clue where we are. It's all guesswork at this point, I'm gonna say. We're gonna slink down basically straight south. I don't want to come this way and he comes this way. We're going to go straight down. He can warp speed, but that's a lot of energy hoping in with only with hope. So we'll just come down here to this area and then we'll probably skirt the south of Suva. This should be safe. I don't think he would warp speed. Um, yeah, he could warp speed to somewhere in here. I don't think he would do that without knowing for sure where we are. Um, I mean, I guess he could gamble and say, well, if he's not here and we know he's not up here, then he's probably down here. But they don't know, he doesn't know if we're coming this way. And maybe we should be. I just don't see him warping though, but we'll just be safe. All right, that's 9 hexes. I think we're running about 9 hexes per turn anyway. Um, but yeah, so he has these bases here, but as far as I can tell, he's not using them for patrol yet. But we'll come down here and then we'll skirt south of Suva, south of Fiji. And if he decides to break off from protecting here and try to find me, I'm telling you, I will bomb these ships. I will most definitely bomb these ships. Um, Wrong one. Uh, what I want to do is set these up to do a search. Um, to oops, I think it's going to be 30, but we'll adjust as needed. Okay. Uh, that might be okay because the idea is I want to see if he comes straight across. Um, so if that's the case, then I will put it one more over and yeah. So if he comes straight across, we hopefully will spot him over here. I don't want to lose him because we don't have coverage. Because as soon as he leaves this, where he can, I mean, if he technically could go here, here, and still long range cap, but that's going to be expensive to his fighters. Speaking of which, let's take a look at the statistics for that turn. With one ops loss, and that's it. He lost 2 air-to-air and 4 ops losses. My guess is most of this is nates, but let's take a look. So 3 nates, 2 air-to-air, 1 ops, 2 Claudes. Not sure where he has Claudes flying. Maybe his carriers. 2 lost to ops. He has a Babs lost to ops, and we have a B-25C lost to ops. Now, did we lose it at Noumea or did we lose it at Townsville? Let's must be here. Speaking of, let's take a look here too. Did we lose a pilot? And we did not. So that might be it here. We do have some. Let's just keep it filled up. All right. So let's okay. So we talked a little bit about some of this stuff that's going on over here. You we got the drum headed back, hopefully to safety. Okay. There's nothing more I can do except for just slowly head back. Um, and I mean, I could I could take it to a port, but he could also bomb that port. There's no reason not to just head back. All right. Let's see what else we can look at. Ship sunk. What did we? Okay, so he lost the Kisaragi. That was okay. This was bombed over in the Gilberts, and supposedly we sank it. Now, did we sink that light cruiser? There's no confirmation of that still. And the Japanese probably will not say for a long time. We did sink the cargo ship Cherubon Maru, so I totally misread it. Three Dutch torpedoes into it. The PT-38 was sank by a 12.7 centimeter shell by one of the Japanese cruisers. We did get a torpedo into a heavy cruiser, so that's kind of nice. Um, so yeah, I'm gonna come over here and take and show you something. I don't think I did this on the last video, but we're loading the 41st Infantry, the A Regiment. I finally bought that out, and we're loading it, and we're gonna head out very shortly because it's almost fully loaded. And this thing is gonna go straight to Noumea, and it will start heading up this road. Now, it may not immediately, but the point is it will come to Lafoa, and I may take the Americal division, but the goal is to take the Americal, the 41st, and all my tank battalions and come up here and wreck this. If I leave Lafoa with a token force to hold, I if he invades this, it's not going to be extremely valuable to him because of the low port capacity. It's going to be hard to keep it supplied. But he will still have a really hard time taking Noumea because we have a good defense there. I'm not going to worry too much about it, and also we're going to be tying up at least one division, possibly two divisions worth of troops. That's my goal. He could always do all sorts of stuff to throw me off of what I'm hoping to do. Uh, I'm not going to patrol into this hex anymore, so whatever's going in there is going to have to be told not to. Well, this will, but that's a different story. The grouper, I don't know why I clicked that. The grouper is going into Indeni, and I will tell it, please don't. Um, but I don't mind going right up to it, and we'll just, well, I'll let it linger right next to it here. Um, Now, I need to get something to chase this, so maybe this haddock we can. Uh, where's it going next? Well, that doesn't help me any. So we'll clear the patrol zone, and I'll set this as a boundary, and I'll bounce back to here in case he turns around. Basically, I've noticed that he likes to stay moving, even if it's just a couple X's at a time. So my guess is he's moved over here, and now he's going to start maybe coming back to just kind of keep from my subs targeting him. But we took the hex off of Vendeni, and then I'll have to figure out how to get this sub into the action too. And maybe I should do the same basic thing. But for now, I'm content with the next text being here and just parking for a day. That'll watch out for any ships leaving uh, out this way and then going up. I'm not sure if that's the best route, if it's going to come out and go up or if it's going to come up anyway. I do have something covering here, but I don't know what it is. Is it this sub? Probably. That's fine. All right. That's enough of that for now. um, Uh, Now I noticed his fighters are only here every other turn. He probably knows our pattern where we bomb and then we sit for a day and then we bomb and then we sit for a day. So what I may do is sit for 2 days and then do a sweep and then bomb. So we'll look into that. But in the meantime, these guys are gonna stand down and um, maybe still escort, um, escort only locally, and we'll do 50-50. Well, 60-40. We'll set all fighters to that. um, that's fine. All right. Let's keep going, I guess. All right. Still no infantry here. I would bomb, but I know he's gonna cap it, and we'll just get shredded. I don't want to lose bombers just to lose them. I'd rather disband them so we don't lose victory points. And if we get shredded, we're not going to cause any damage to his to his tanks. Okay, so he's got troops into here. We have a battalion. He has who knows what. He'll probably find out what we have shortly with either a bombardment or just a straight up attack. um, so he sees our, well, at least these ships, but if he's looking for our bombardment squadrons, they're way over here heading away. Um, Unloading here. Um, yeah, so he's still crossing here, and we'll probably leave this group alone for a little bit. And looking over here, Wenchow was attacked, but nothing, everything else seems kind of quiet. This guy is still moving west, or I guess this isn't necessarily west east, but he's moving left, still into that hex. And I think I'm going to evacuate now. This is getting low on supplies. I think it's time to start evacuating everybody but the 8th Root Army, and then we'll Sion. I'm trying to get. Ooh, we got supplies up to 20,000. Perfect. So now I'm going to upgrade some of these aircraft. The I-15s here, I think. We only have three, but that's okay. I'll upgrade them, and that way I can shift some I-15s to another group that's not ready to upgrade just yet. Um, I'll circle back to that because I want to just make sure, but I think that's what I'm going to do. We've got Cebu and Manado invested by the Japanese, and um, that's about it. It looks like very soon, I don't know how soon, he'll be in this hex. I mean, we're bombing him, so he's slowed down from that, but he'll be in this hex, and I don't know that we can hold for very long. We do see that he has 19,000, which is a division and some side stuff, and all we've got is 5,800. Now we do have a lot of AV and some tanks here, but it's probably not gonna last forever. All right, we need to get some Americans here and soon. Speaking of, let's take a look at that. So here we are. Still haven't rounded the bend, which we will do probably in about 4 or 5 days. And let's just check. 99. So 99 divided by, whoa, this is slow. We'll say 4, maybe 5, 20 days roughly. Not sure what the slowness is if we do cruise. Looks like these two APDs. Okay. That's interesting. No, I got 3 cruise speed. I don't know how to read this. Because cruise speed should be the determining factor how slow or fast this is going. Anyway, we'll keep it on mission, but let's say roughly 20 days total. That feels like an eternity in the position we're in right now. We need it to be a lot sooner, but we'll get there when we get there. There's there's really nothing we can do about it. And the Saratoga is escorting it, hopefully safely. Our 2 carriers that I wanted to refuel here at Pearl, and then we're going to send them straight west into the Marshalls, do a raid there, and then come back or go south. We'll see. We'll see what the Japanese carriers are doing. And I mean, he could technically go northeast, especially if he thinks we might be going there. And so what we'll do is literally, this is exactly what I'm going to do. Go west. As soon as KB disappears from any search, we're done. We're not even, because that means he's not here anymore. If he disappears because he's not in this area where we have search, or even if he is still in the area, but our PBY's lost him, I'm still giving up because he can beat us to the Marshalls. Look at that. It's just like maybe 3 days at the most, and it will take us 4 or 5 to get there. So if I commit without being cautious about where KB disappears to, I could lose 2 carriers. I can't do that right now. So we'll take it easy. We'll head out, but we'll be cautious. All right. In the meantime, this is gonna happen soon, just not soon enough for me. Again, my poor planning put us in that situation. All right, check this out. These cruisers will be here to bombard on time, I bet, because 30, and we're moving roughly, I'll even say 8 hexes a turn, but I think it's 9. We'll say 8 hexes a turn. That's 4 days, right? And this by itself is going to take, um, well, this is not 34, but it's going to take 6, let's see, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So that's 3 days. And the cruisers are 4. So, okay. So the cruisers will be a day late, but, um, it's fine. They can still get in and bombard when they get there. All right. Yeah, as they get close, I'll just toggle them to bombard and they can rush in and do their thing. But check this out. They didn't go, but I have battleships. Is this it? No. Oh, where are they? Okay. I had battleships going to bombard that, but they disappeared. What am I missing? Maybe they're camouflaged here and I just can't see them. All right. Oh, yeah, they are. Right here, 1 hex away, they're going in to bombard, and that's going to be epic because his carriers are way over here. He can't react in time. They'll destroy this base. Well, I hope so. The goal is to destroy whatever's on the ground here, damage the base, wreck it, and then we'll go ahead and withdraw, probably to Townsville. No, we'll go to Brisbane, re-equip, but we could see how much we can re-equip here at Townsville. But we're gonna go in, bombard, and then beat up this base like I was saying, and leave him. And then when we withdraw, he probably won't want to bring fighters here anytime soon. But we'll see. I doubt he's gonna expect it. Now I've used the battleships here to bombard. But we don't look, the airfield damage is up to 81 without battleships. He's not using it for a base anymore, and it's also close enough to his carriers. I'd rather not risk it. We can hit this, we can come back here, we can come back to Brisbane, we can hit. We still have flexibility here. In fact, I mean, I'd be tempted to hit this. Oh man. Speaking of tempted to hit something, I'm gonna do something here. I'm gonna go up there. I almost want to do flank speed, full speed. That would be, that's only 4? Wow, that's so slow. I wonder why. That would be 8 hexes versus, oh, oh, ops must have loaded up on fuel. That's why. Um, so we'll go slow. We'll go slow. We'll be, somewhere up in here, and then I'll put on the afterburners as soon as I see where he might be. We'll go to 6, and we'll try to intercept whatever he's got up here. But I'm not gonna. I mean, I'm tempted. I could use these battleships to go to divert up here instead of hitting this base. Wow. Well, these are more. Well, I was gonna say these are more bombardment ships. But the Warspite, I mean, Warspite doesn't care about that. Uh, okay. What if we moved up here? 3, 6. Um, nah. We'll just bombard. Yeah, we'll just bombard. Okay. Um, we'll stick to that, and hopefully our light cruisers can get in here and do something fun, have some fun. Do do do. Yeah, we already went around the map. I'm gonna wrap up here. I gotta get, but hopefully we can have a good turn resolution this turn. Mostly, as has been the case for a while, we'll be shuffling some troops and trying to dig in, be defensive, and hit where we can, especially with aircraft and a few boat raids as well. But hope you're enjoying this series, and I appreciate you joining me. Take care, have a good rest of your day, and I will see you next time for May 9, 1942. Take care. Bye.